Titans and the Miami Dolphins.
Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. First carry for Kenyon Drake. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Rosen. Open man here is Kroll. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Faking the give to Drake. Now Rosen. He's going to fire one deep over the... He's got him in. Complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A full 40 yards that time on 3rd down as the chains move with a lot of room to spare. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Here's Rosen. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Play action here with Rosen. He's going to fire one deep middle. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And a big turnover there as his guys bring the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Mariota and the Titans break the huddle, 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Throwing, Mariota. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Mariota on 3rd and 2. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. Touchdown, Titans. Corey Davis, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be fielded at the 6. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Rosen seeing something he doesn't like. He's going to use a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 2nd down, it's Wood. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Get in the right room. Watch the safety creep.
A handoff out of the pistol. It's Drake. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And they're going to face a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Rosen. It's complete to Grant. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1. On first down, Drake. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Brought in over the middle by Graham. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. It's got to be so tough having the ball in the middle of the field like that, knowing that a linebacker is just waiting to make a big tackle like we just saw.
No doubt about it, because offense coordinators love to call plays to send receivers into the middle of the field. And linebackers, they want to naturally discourage those plays from being called.
But he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. And they'll try the jet sweep here. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Mike Gesicki, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agreed totally. Excellent bounce-back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. On the ground, McCaffrey. And they have a first down past the 40. He's at the 40. 20. 10. Touchdown, Titans. Christian McCaffrey, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Titans are going to retake the lead. They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They go play action here on first down. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Looking left side, and he's got a man.
You
It's
make
Grant.
the block, bro.
And he will lose yardage
God,
here
if you
back
make
at
the
the
block.
23-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Watch tight. Tight ends right. Watch tight. Tight ends right. Even. 4 down. Even.
From the gun, it's Rosen. Throw left side complete. It's Wood. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Great coverage there, holds him to a 2-yard return following a 50-yard punt. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. They go play action. Mariota. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Sanders now to add the extra point. And he's able to put it through. they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This fielded at the 2. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Watch the run. Check that.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Mariota. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
We coming all day.
Mariota will need a big play after the sack as the Titans come up 3rd and long.
Check 52 to right. Check.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Steps away to his left. He gets it to Brown, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
I was right fucking there. I even straddled. I fucking hit triangle. And you... With my superstar development guy, though, at that? Come on, man.
Let's go, team. Gonna be a long day on
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Well, earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to defend him. I think you used the term bottle him up at different levels. They've struggled to do that.
They certainly have, because when you see them approach, in order to bottle them up at different levels, that front line's got to take care of business. Otherwise, he starts to sift through.
Let's go, defense. Let's get up.
On play action, Mariota. And he's got his man on the out route. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off inside the 10. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
So a very tight first half. We head to break in a 1-point game as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Flush to his right. And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sack.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down. Working out of the gun, Mariota. They will find Davis. That's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 23 yards, the final tally. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Mariota now from the 50. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that. And having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. To throw is Mariota. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he will score. Touchdown.
His whole purpose was to bounce it inside. Bounce it inside. This nigga, come on, man. That's what I mean. Your team should be good. Your team, my team is whack. These niggas is stupid.
And now Mariota and the Titan offense, they're going to line up to go for 2. From the gun, Mariota. That's caught.
Come on, man.
Into the end zone
Come
to
on,
extend the lead
man.
by 2 more.
Come on, man. I guess.
Set now
He's
to
talking
kick this
about my
one
team should
away,
be
and
nice.
off it
Nigga, my team ain't
goes.
got no fucking weapons, man. On
This one
offense.
fielded at the 5.
Defensively, these niggas play when they want to play.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
He does the simplest shit. He does corner routes. 2 niggas right there. Nobody can get to the ball.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done.
You can't run the fucking football, man.
How many plays do you script?
You become one-dimensional. This team is not built to be fucking passing teams.
I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Throwing on second down. Rosen. Looking left sideline, it's complete. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. On first down, it's Drake. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Hey, 4 down.
Now on first down, Drake again. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We take a win.
From just shy of midfield, Rosen got his
What
man
kind of shit is that? This nigga was holding him the whole time.
Only
Like,
3
come
yards on the
on,
catch.
man.
It's third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary
You released
call,
them, then
you gotta be
animation
really
them for
careful
that.
as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
From the gun on third down, it's Rosen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 35.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for them, too.
They'll run on first down. Drake. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to second and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4.
Watch it, Yang. Watch it, Yang. Single slot.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jakeem Grant, his 5th touchdown now on the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 21. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Man, I can't really play man defense because I only got one corner that can cover. Can't, man. And then the superstar factor only activates when I do man coverage. Man, this shit is whack.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown the last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a second and 5. To throw Mariota. It's caught by Davis. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Miami. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll get this out wide to Taylor. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after?
Every time I be like, my team is like prime dumbass when I come in here and be like, but you got Leviticus. But you're not doing it. That's two motherfuckers. That's one side of the field.
The length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
This team has a lot of holes still.
Here's McCaffrey, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in
what's
this
so
one,
frustrating.
but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss
Because I'll do so good run fucking
there, and it also
playing run
brings up
defense and
third
then
down.
bam, out of nowhere and shit like that. I can't cover the fucking pass because I just don't have the right personnel to match up with fucking 3-4 wide receivers.
The Titans on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. He can run for it, and he will. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package.
Anybody know what the 4th down rule
the line
is?
of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down.
Bro, come on, you got to punt it.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle.
There you go.
And they may have to rethink their plans on fourth down.
Let's get it.
Here's Brent Kern now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Dolphins will start their drive at the 20-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. Second and a yard.
Alert 3, alert report.
And now it's Rosen looking. And that'll be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
The Dolphins on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
We got three,
Boy, no chance as he was
Give it
met
to
and
him.
dropped
Give it to
behind the
him.
line there.
Oh, my
Nothing
God.
doing
Give
on
it to him.
second and third down after that 9-yard gain on first. Here's Matt Hawk now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. A quick throw here out to Brown. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
Oh, my God.
The first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Here we go. Good dance, good dance.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie.
Check it back. Check it back. One. Three. Hatchet. Alert flare.
On second down, McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. Here's Mariota. Ball going deep here for Taylor. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 21.
Entering settings screen, you have 18 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
What?
Menu narration option is set to off. Menu narration off. Entering settings. Volume control is selected. Entering volume control. Entering game controls is selected. Entering accessibility. Report offensive accessibility. Enter VoIP sub and cut and menu narration option is set to off.
29.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, let's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Now it's Rosen. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki. Third down here. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you described that, because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Absolutely. Oh, wow. I thought you were going to go on the field, but okay, I see you. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Over the middle, complete. It's Grant,
right there,
and he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Here's Matt Hawk now as he's on to punt for Miami. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Here's Matt Hawk now as he's on to punt for Miami. So a change of possession here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that.
2nd and 10 at the 15-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Mariota. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. First throw in overtime now for Rosen. Open man here is Kroll. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now Wood. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On second and 11 now. Rosen. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
Yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Let's get it.
On the jet sweep, here's Grant. 9 good yards there on the run, and now third down.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
It's 3rd and 4. Big play here, trying to keep this opening drive of overtime alive. Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Wood. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. He's got daylight. The 20. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Now, partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. Well, how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for Miami, the win is their 8th on the year, and they will hit the road next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they're guaranteed now a sub-500